and welcome back to Blue Cross Arena in Rochester. Right now, after 20 minutes of play, the Hartford Wolf Pack leading the Rochester Americans by a score of 3-0. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Trimble, joined by Amherst center Dominic Pittis. And Dominic, makes it awfully hard to play a hockey game when you have 4 penalties in the first period. Doesn't seem like it was evening itself out in terms of what Hartford was doing to you guys.
Well, I mean, this could be our last game if we don't turn things around. Sure, some of the calls might have been questionable, but, we deserve a couple of them as well. So we can't blame anyone right now. We just have to play our game. And, right now there's no time to be pointing fingers. Well, your game is putting pucks on the net, and LeBay hasn't had to make too many saves right now. You're being outshot 10-4. As I say, I mean, we can point fingers all we want right now, but it's not going to do us any good. We have to, be in the dressing room right now, and we have to be pumping each other up, and we have to be, realizing what got us here, and we have to start doing that, because right now, if we're going to be killing penalties all night, it doesn't look too promising. Safe to say you guys need to get some composure beginning for the rest of the game, correct? That's right. I mean, it doesn't matter what the guy with the stripes calls, we still have to play, and we have to keep composed. And, play strong defensively and wait for their turnovers. It's going to be a little bit harder now, but, we can't leave anything out on the ice. We have to go all out. And as you mentioned, this is it. You guys have to, if you're going to do something, you've got it now in the next 40 minutes. Yeah, there's no tomorrow if we lose. And, all the cliches come into effect. But, I just say we got to get composed here. And, we've scored more than 3 goals in the game, so it's, it's not that far-fetched. Okay, Dominic Pittis, center for the Rochester Americans, where the score is 3-0 in favor of the Hartford Wolf Pack after 20 minutes of play. When we return right here on the Empire Sports Network, we'll be back in West Seneca for an Empire Sports Report update with Josh Mora.
Back with the ESL Federal Credit Union first intermission here at the Blue Cross Arena in Rochester, as the Hartford Wolf Pack are sort of running away with it right now through 1 period of play of a 3-0 lead over the Rochester Americans. And certainly the penalties, John, played a huge part in that first period, but Rochester really came out, looked like they just were tense or something tonight, right?
Well, I think after the first opportunity by Jean-Luc Grandpierre in the first few seconds at the beginning of the period, I think after the Hartford Wolf Pack just took over.
Well, the Amherst unable to clear the zone, which led to the first goal.
But it led to a couple goals, but now one there. Watch this nice goal by Armstrong. He's deadly in front of the goal. He's being tripped up by Hurl, but short side on the goaltender, Mika Norden. Power play goal, 1-0.
And the second goal coming just immediately after the Rochester penalty had expired, so it also played a part in this one.
Well, this is through. Norden doesn't see this at all. You see Holland and Big Well standing there in front of net. It comes back to the point man. He just fires the puck as he's reaching back, actually skating backwards through a screen, and Hall scores a goal. It's 2-0.
Now the third goal, another power play goal for the Wolfpack.
Well, look at the Amherst have possession of puck. It's just like they did on the first goal, but they can't get the puck around. 2 men forechecking, stealing the puck off the Amherst defenseman. The Amherst were just thoroughly outplayed in that first period. Norden, I think he should have had this one. He came across. As he came across, it hits the inside of his pad in the net.
Well, the scoring in that period, Armstrong for the Wolfpack from Smith and Virtue. Second goal, Hall with his second stock at Wells. And the third goal, Vita Hall from Armstrong and Hall. So 3 unanswered goals in that first period for the Wolfpack. And Hartford out to a very comfortable, I guess you'd say, 3-0 lead after 1 period. They must feel very confident. You look at the statistics, and it also shows in the shots column.
Well, 10-4 shots in favor. That's because of 4 straight power plays for the Hartford Wolfpack. The face-offs, Amherst is doing a good job. Power plays, there's the difference right now. 2 for 4. It really was 3 for 4 because that goal that came a couple seconds after the power play was over, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Hartford Wolfpack.
And that's the ESL first period statistics report here at the Blue Cross Arena tonight. And back to what I was talking about, John, it just seemed like Rochester, I don't know, was forcing it, had rock hands, very nervous, maybe pressure from the huge crowd on attendance. It just was not working for Rochester.
Well, give a little credit to the Hartford Wolfpack because, they've given the opportunity with the power plays. They scored on power play goals, but the Amherst have to regain their self-discipline out there. They really just, it looks like they lost their focus. They came out there, they're, a Fittigenov's penalty, just for an example, where he gets knocked down, no penalty was called, and he goes back down and trips up a Wolfpack player, gets called. So the referee is not really on friendly terms with any of the 11,000 fans here at the Blue Cross Arena. But the Amerks, again, they have to do something to win this game, and it's just unfortunate that we're in the Calder Cup Finals, Game 6, and more talk has been about the calls or non-calls of the referee than how the game is being played.
Well, it certainly is a shame that it comes down to that in such an important contest and a great time of the year, and what's been a great playoff series all the way along.
Well, you know, we talked about it earlier. You had the number 1 team in the American Hockey League playing against the number 2 team in the play, and you want the actions on the ice to dictate who wins, who's the better team. But in this game, in this first period, it's been the actions of the referee that's dictated this game.
Hartford Wolf Pack finished the regular season with 107 points. Rochester Americans finished second with 104. And right now it's holding true to the wire as Hartford leading after one period in the championship, or game number 6 of the championship series, by a 3-0 margin. We'll start the second period momentarily from the Blue Cross Arena in Rochester. You're watching the American Hockey League's Calder Cup playoffs on the Empire Sports Network.
This intermission is brought to you by ESL Federal Credit Union. ESL Federal Credit Union, you're part of the family.